at this point in my background reading, I need to now reconcile the articles for which I have full text floating around and my big long reference list from EndNote and try to get the most useful articles to pull them out and take notes on them. So right now I have 384 citations grouped under health coaching. All of those are not going to be relevant to hypertension. And I definitely don't have 384 articles, PDFs in my local library. So I'm going to slide over here my window of research articles that I categorize them and save PDFs locally on my computer based upon whatever topic I'm working on. And I always save them alphabetically by first author's last name and then some descriptor enough to be able to figure out where to put them. And that way I'm not saving duplicates. So I've started to go down through the articles that are here on my list and make sure that the references are in my EndNote library. If they aren't, I add them. If the reference is here and I don't have full text of the article, I upload them. So if we click to, I've gotten down as far as Danellen, and so I'm going to go over into my EndNote library, and instead of staying in health coaching, I'm going to look at all references, just in case something happened and I didn't get the article into the subgroup where it is needed. But if I look alphabetically by author, I am seeing a Donahue, and I'm seeing a Donner and a Dobson, and I'm not seeing a Danellen. So I need to go ahead and manually add this reference first. So I'm going to select New Reference. And then I'm going to open up the article and copy and paste as best I can. So I've got the PDF open over here. And I'll slide this over so you can see it. And then I just copy in information. So I can either copy and or retype. We want to make sure, well, for heaven's sakes, let's minimize this. We want to make sure that we have the author names, last name first, first name last. So if I pop this out of the way, I'm going to put it in another window where I can see it. If I start typing, sometimes the author's names will show up because they've been in here in other articles. And we put each one on its own line. And SR. Okay, oops, we got a little fix little error here. And then I just look in the article and extract information like we've done before. So this is from, let's see, 2010, I believe is the publication date. Yep, published online 2010. So 2010. And then I can actually highlight the title of the article from the PDF, copy it and paste it in. Just go ahead and paste it. And then I will need to make sure that the initial letters of the words are not capitalized. That's important for some citation styles. And so, again, we've done this before. I find this a little bit tedious when I've got articles that I've saved locally or someone's given me PDFs, so it's always a good idea to keep your library updated. But there's a nice handy little thing that you can do in here that will increase your chances of finding your article. So let me just type in the rest of this. JGen Intern Med is my journal. Let's see, here we go. That's going to auto-populate for me. Thank you very much. Issue 25, no, volume 25, issue 10, pages 1071 to 7. 7, there we go. Now what I'm going to do is I'll slide this little guy over here for a second. I want to make sure I've got as much information in my reference as I can in order to make it searchable when I need to find something. So I'm going to select the abstract in the PDF, select the full abstract, get that last word there, right click and copy, and then come over into the abstract field and hit paste. And it's not pretty in terms of the word wrap, but it gets all of the words in there to help me identify what searches might be applicable for this. So I've got all my info here. Now I'm going to go ahead and file, save. And then my next trick is to attach the PDF of the article that I just inserted. So here it is, manually inserted, attach the PDF. Again, should say file save. If not, I'll just X out of this and it will save my changes for me. And now I'm getting more articles in my library. So as I go through my health coaching articles, hopefully we'll start to see more paper clips in here. And those paper clips indicate that I'm now merging my full text into my library itself.